In the spring of 1865, just weeks after the Civil War ended, the city of Charleston, South Carolina was filled with dead. A former Confederate prison camp sat abandoned. Inside were the bodies of hundreds of Union soldiers who had died in captivity. But then, something remarkable happened. Newly freed Black Americans, many of them former slaves, decided these soldiers would not be forgotten. They dug up the mass grave. They carefully reburied the Union dead in individual graves. They built a fence around the cemetery and painted an arch overhead that read, "Martyrs of the Racecourse." And then, on May 1st, 1865, nearly 10,000 people gathered there. Black schoolchildren carried flowers. Women sang hymns. Former slaves marched alongside Union troops. Together, they honored the men who died fighting against slavery. Many historians now consider this one of the very first Memorial Day ceremonies in American history. Think about the symbolism of that moment. People who had once been treated as property were now publicly honoring the soldiers who helped secure their freedom. Memorial Day is often seen as the start of summer, barbecues, road trips, sales, but its origins are tied to sacrifice, remembrance, and the unfinished story of freedom in America. And one of the earliest tributes came not from politicians or generals, but from former slaves standing at a ceremony, making sure the fallen would never be forgotten. Because real patriotism comes from those who understand the sacrifice of making a country better.